Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Persona 5. I think this is episode 31 of my Let's Play, and oh yeah, we're getting the password now for the door from last episode. I hear the intruders already got past the central guarded security. Yeah, I just got a call earlier to change the password here too. What to? It better not be simple. I was having trouble coming up with a good one. For now, I set it to the numbers for Madarame's feet. Lord Madarame's feet? What are you talking about? Let's get back on duty. There's a chance the intruders are nearby. Madarame's feet? The hell is that supposed to mean? Maybe his shoe size? Yo, Yusuke, you know the bastard's shoe size? Unfortunately, I've never heard him mention it. Are we sure that is the proper password? Madarame's feet. What do you think that could mean? I immediately knew what they were referring to, because there's not that much stuff in the palace. So there's this gaudy statue here.
Piece of cake.
Right, backed up to show you the gaudy statue. But there's something written here. Here we praise our most holy Lord Ichirusai Madarame, the one ray of hope in this depraved world. He stands alone as two adept hands paid into the future. None shall ever match his excellence. He's really puffing his chest out here, ain't he? Hold on a moment. Could this be the spot of Madarame's feet that the security guard mentioned? It's at his feet. Oh, right! But isn't the password supposed to be a number of some kind? I do believe there are numbers here. One ray of hope stands alone with two adept hands. None shall match him. That means 1120. So the password is 1120.
Nice.
Yeah, that must be it. Sweet. Let's head back and shut down the security. I originally thought there was going to be like some date on the gold gaudy statue thing that would signify the date we were putting in. Alright, and we head back here and throw in that password. Alright, let's try the password. Password accepted. Disengaging security protocol. So I'm gonna spoiler alert. Whoa, they opened all sorts of stuff. We'll definitely be able to get to more places now. Come on, let's get moving. So spoiler alert, this entire episode is going to be just a voiceover of the original gameplay. True original audio is still lost. I believe it'll be lost again for next episode. But it's okay.
It's somewhere.
It's coming. The original stuff will come back.
This feeling. There might be a safe room or...
Yeah, there is a safe room. I never let the characters finish what they're saying about the safe room, because by the time you get to one, you're just so happy to see it, you just dive in there.
Focus.
Plus, I figured since this was like such a dead end, I thought there was gonna be like a boss fight here.
I can feel it. Come on.
Huh. More big paintings just like the ones we saw before. There is something off about these, though. Why don't we take a closer look? Amethyst.
Not opening. Guess we gotta find another way. Focus. I have something.
Now, this is actually an odd area.
I have something.
To be honest, because you'll see right here, I jumped down, and when I jumped down, I saw there was more. Ain't this just like the last time? You know, the secret passage inside and everything? It looks like these ones are all completely different. And look, there are even two frames with no paintings at all. That is strange, but we don't have a choice. Let's go, Joker. Anyways, I had noticed right there that there was like stuff down there, and I'm like, I'm guessing this is the wrong way, so let's go down here. There is nothing down here besides that one enemy. I don't understand. But, like, I was like, huh. So, I'm gonna go down there and fight that thing. Eventually. There we go.
Show me your true form.
Oh, and I'm definitely keeping the footage here to show you guys this. Look at that.
Nice job, Panther!
That was such a terrible fight. Those guys hit so hard.
Okay.
Anyways, there's absolutely nothing down here. I don't think there's even a breakable. I was really confused. I was like, what was the point of all that? But anyways. Alas, this world is a desert filled with laymen who cannot understand true beauty. The slow drain of my skill is inevitable when I'm surrounded by such mediocrity. So he's gonna blame all the world for his declining skill? This bastard never had any real talent to begin with. The gods, even in their dormancy, are worshipped constantly. People gather under shrine gates, offer their money, and return home fully satisfied. Art is practically the same. In the end, it's all just a matter of imagination. Huh? Even if that's true, that doesn't give you the right to be deceiving people.
What?
Wait, this camel. We're back at the first freaking one! So they're not connected exactly as they seem. We'll have to keep trying out different ways. I was like, there's not that many different ways to test here. So, if I had just used the third eye, I would have been able to see that you could just move back here. There we go. Hard work is not what makes a sapling grow thick with green leaves. Too many young people do not see the true value in youth these days. What fools. Is it truly wrong for an expert such as myself to capitalize on that youth before it wastes away? What the heck? He's basically saying he's jealous of young talent. Look at me. I was turned into a cat, but I'm still fighting. Age isn't a valid excuse. And I was like, well, obviously we need to go over here. Press this button.
Whoa!
Look, another painting! So passing through one hidden route leads to the formation of another. What an elaborate ruse. It is highly likely there is a new path through the paintings. We should investigate, Joker. Again, and I was like, well, can't go to the right. Like, I'm guessing hop up here? And then when I tried to do anything up here, it didn't work. So I was like, well, if it's not here, then there is like a couple different ways I can walk. And voila. Could a ship skirt across the ocean if its crew had to constantly worry about what sea life may lie below? Art, life, water, they are all identical. The one who ascends to the summit is the victor. So he's using all those pretty words, but he's basically saying people are like stepping stones. That's just like what he did to all those kids, crushing them for his art. What a piece of shit.
Oh,
Another painting. There are no longer any empty frames at this point. I bet there's a new path again too. Let's get in there and check it out. And this one's pretty obvious because I knew that like I could jump up here. Beauty is merely a mirage. Transforming that into money is what brings about true happiness. My fine mansion, my lifestyle among the chosen few, those things are the true art. So running your atelier out of a shabby rundown shack was simply an act after all. How foolish I was to have been deceived for so long. Fox. When I read all this the first time, it was just... Was I, like, speed reading?
Yeah.
Sweet, this has got to be the end. How despicable. We've encountered so many of his paintings, yet not once did he mention a love for our art. These are no paintings. They are just meaningless self-assertions placed into picture frames. I'm excited to see how the change of heart alters him. Now let's hurry. I think I twirled around here going like, no boss fight? I guess I had expected a boss fight at that point. And I was like, well, maybe in the next room. There's like 3 enemies here.
Okay.
They were not.
And there's the Joker. Sniff Soul!
I spotted a shadow, Joker.
I know they're there. And there's 3 in this room. There's not much in a lot of these rooms. They're just rooms filled with enemies.
This new skill suits me.
Okay.
Huh? That was a little too easy.
Is it chest in here?
Look.
Yeah. Straw doll. And then I could see on the mini-map that there was an enemy in the women's bathroom here.
We can get it now.
Show me your piece of cake. Focus.
So I'll say this much. For hard mode, I made sure to kill pretty much every enemy I came across. And I would grind a little bit. I think if you were trying to do this on your own, you would have to grind like twice or 3 times as much on a first playthrough on hard.
Damn it.
Shit, what the hell is up with this place? There's so much gold, it's hurting my eyes. The distortion is especially bad here. It's barely holding up. Plus, it's not even on the map. So we must ascertain the truth through our eyes alone.
I can see it. I can see it. I can feel it. It's somewhere. I can feel it.
I'm super scared of moving around here.
Okay.
Not sure why. There was an
stylish
enemy up there,
victory.
but this area is actually kind of devoid of any enemies, which... A witch amulet! Since there's no enemies here, I start to move at a more brisk pace around this area. At first I was really scared, but it's obviously a puzzle of sorts.
Whoa!
Whoa, did we just warp? It seems even the paths beyond these apertures are distorted in the same way as this room.
It's somewhere.
Ah, this area.
see
I
it.
don't know why, but I looked at these paintings. I was like, one's red, one's
Hey,
blue.
look at this.
Huh? Why is this painting here? It's probably some kind of illusion. We're in a palace after all. Well, I guess the painting itself may be correct, though. You say correct, but aren't they all counterfeit? Although maybe the real one's here, too. I wonder. Either way, the fact that this is here might mean it's connected to this space in some way. So I looked at those and I was, oh god, what do you think of this painting? Is it real? It's the real thing. That is correct. It seems you have quite the eye for detail, Joker. For real? That's amazing. The vibrant crimson clothes, her beautiful hair, this sublime balance between subject and background. This may be an illusion, but it is without a doubt a splitting image of the true Sayuri. So, initially I had known, like, immediately, it had a red outfit on, or she had a red outfit on. So it flew away. So I went down the direction of the red outfit and it didn't activate anything. I then proceeded to spend like 5 minutes wandering here like an idiot before I talked to the painting.
Yes!
Oh, isn't this somewhere new? Seeing past the false image has opened a path to the truth. This is the golden place filled with counterfeit work is a prime example of the alchemy of Madarame's brain. And here, just as in reality, he entraps those who cannot see through his lying facade. You might be right. No wonder the distortion is so strong here. Hey, so what does that mean? I think it means finding the real Sayuri should break through the distortion and open a path. So do we just gotta check all of them? Why would we do that? Let's just look for the real one, assuming we can differentiate it. And I was like, okay, those don't have branches. And I'm like, this one has a branch. So, what do you think of this painting?
Wow.
Is it real? Yes, this is the truth, Sayuri. It may be an illusion, but there can be no mistaking its allure. Nicely done, Joker.
I can feel it.
And I was like, okay, those are all wrong because the red ones don't have a branch. And then I went up here. And then I was like, that one doesn't have a branch and there's still a path forward. And then I was like, what is this? Oh, you can go down here. So I hopped down here. And I was like, surely there's got to be more. And then I was like, okay, that one looks right. And then I was like, that one looks right. I was like, oh no. I was like, what's different about them? And then I kind of studied it and like, one of them has her hair in front and one has it in the back. And I was like, I don't remember which way it is. And so I was like, I think it... And then I'm like, oh, let me go backwards. And then I was like, wait, I can't go backwards. I'm blocked. And I was like, well, I think the one with the long hair is more balanced. So...
Hey.
What do you think of this painting? Is it real? Yes, this is the true Sayuri. Okay, same line. But anyways, I wasn't sure, but based on like how art is, where the shit did that fly off to? The way you like handle art, you want to balance things. So the hair in front looked far more balanced. God damn it! What the hell's going on here? You've seen all of the false images. Something must have changed somewhere. I immediately saw the golden door. I was like, clearly that's the right way. So.
Yes!
Oh, isn't this somewhere new? Just be careful, okay? The distortion is growing much stronger with deeper we go. Crimson Ring. It's so hard to try and keep up with my tapping, because I'm sure when I was originally reading it, I wasn't, like, under such pressure. That is... just as I expected. Madarame. Then the treasure behind them? It is kind of hard to tell from here. Let's take a closer look. And then I was like, that's a safe room over there. I was like, oh, let me just... Where are you going, Joker? The treasure is waiting for us. And I was like, oh, just let me go to the safe room.
There it is.
Doesn't it look a bit hazy?
For the time being. Once we send the card and make Madarame aware it'll be stolen, it'll materialize like, yoo-hoo!
I wonder what form it will take.
Who knows? Bet it's something like a self-portrait.
The source of what distorted Madarame's reality this much.
So what now? Think it's safe to say we got our route set? We know where the treasure is, but I'm not sure we've necessarily secured the route. Huh? Why's that? You must be talking about the infrared lasers surrounding it. That, and the outer perimeter is swarming with guards. Forcing our way through will be difficult. So we'll need to find a way to steal it, too. This is tougher than it was with Kamoshida. We just gotta make one final push. Let's check this floor. And of course, first thing I do is run to the safe room.
The cognition here is weak.
AKA the safe room. Oh, to save. You get it? The safe room? Save room? Yeah. It's a bad joke. Whoa! Oh, a control room. Think we could turn them lasers off here? And I don't know, I don't know why I bother checking these things,
This door doesn't look like it opens.
but I do.
Let's try somewhere else.
Hey, we don't need a password for this one. What do you want to do? And just looking at the options, the only one that makes sense that we would be able to do is open the shutters. So that's the one I picked. All right. Now there are more places we can explore.
Hey.
Let's try the other ones too. And then I was like, they aren't gonna work. But yeah, see, I didn't think that was gonna work. Huh? Nothing happened. Error. Only Lord Madarame can access this terminal due to the maximum security protocol. The heck? There was no point in coming in here then. It seems disabling the infrared lasers is not within the realm of possibility for us. Well, let's try the other ones too. And then this one, I was like, this would totally set up red flags that we were in here. What's the meaning of this? I'm not sure. It seems we have lost power. The backup generators should bring it back up again in no time. What a nasty surprise. Could this also be? Hey, someone. It came back on pretty damn fast. Yes, and the infrared lasers remained active even during the power outage. So we'll need to be able to turn the power off in there for a few seconds. Wait a second, aren't those guards that just ran out headed this way? So you're the ones who tampered with the electricity. Crap, we got a company. Yeah, understatement. Let's silence him. As with any fight, you always have to try and figure out the enemy's weaknesses. So, obviously, wind doesn't work. And boom, look at that damage. And then look at that damage. And you're like, oh, that really sucks. And I wish that I had media, but I don't. I also don't have MP. I was just like, crap. Well, might as well check for Bufu. And then watch this. Look at that. Ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous.
Focus on support.
I'm beat.
Let's go, Captain!
So, once I knew that the weakness was Zio, the only reason why I was actually like taking the time to do this was because I wanted to, out of curiosity, see how much an all-out would do, damage-wise, with just Ryuji and Joker. So that's easy. I was like, okay, so next time I get to go, I'll just Zio and win. And that's what I do. It was pretty easy once I got to go first with Zio. So, didn't even show you the fight. It was completely uninteresting. It was literally just press Zio and win. And I don't do it enough in these videos. I rarely did it to begin with, but Baton Pass is really powerful. Yeah, that was a surprise. All we really managed to do was open the shutters. On top of that, we can only turn the lights off briefly while the lasers remain unchanged. Oh well, guess we gotta go see what's behind those shutters. Okay, so as I was saying, I rarely do baton passes, but honest to goodness, if you're doing this, take advantage that baton pass might as well be the most broken thing. So, I could see a chest over there, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get me that chest.
They were nothing.
And I was like,
Oh.
lockpick, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is the last lockpick I have. Hopefully this is the last chest. Saint's Tunic. I think I already had one of the Saint's Tunics from earlier equipped. I got it from when I was in Mementos, I think. No, I didn't. Never mind. So then, let me rephrase that. I got this one, and I will get another one later in Mementos. Not bad.
It's somewhere.
Can you tell I haven't practiced what I'm saying here? Oh yeah, I got caught trying to sneak up on that guy. It's fine. This is just me, like,
Careful.
wiggling my way through. And I am like, you see how low on resources? Look at my health. Look at the health.
Show me your true form.
Low. Absolutely low. But I was determined because I was like, I've got to be close to,
The first move is ours.
like, the end of this place. I was like, come on now.
Using it.
Everyone, watch your health. I'm in trouble.
Oh, I realized that I needed to do boo-boo, so what I was doing, I remember. I was like, why did I do that? And I was like, oh, I needed to get MP back so I could do boo-boo, and I would switch to the Joker here, and
Ravage them.
Great move, Joker.
so I ate just enough that I would be able to
This'll end it.
cast my boo-boo. Sometimes I forget, like, I edited the video before I
That was so
recorded
easy,
my
I'm
voice.
yawning.
Just because it's easier that way, honestly.
There's a treasure chest.
Focus.
I knew I wanted to show that off, and yeah, there's a treasure chest there, but I was like, I don't want to get caught. And I'm like, oh, she's totally around that corner. Magic ointment. Oh my god, please be a jump cut here. You can clearly see her. There we go. Oh yeah, I switched on out because I was like, oh my god, if I have another encounter. I didn't do it in this dungeon at all, but I in later dungeons, I really take the time to check out the map more often, like actually flip between floors. This is still like the third or fourth day. Is this some kind of security room too? No, it is most likely where all the mechanisms in the exhibition hall are controlled from. Given the number of hanging works, it would make sense to have a room dedicated to controlling them. The observational skills of an artist are out of this world.
Focus.
Oh yeah, I didn't do it in this dungeon at all, because like this is so early on in my playthrough. I didn't use so many commands. I didn't make smart decisions. I was like, oh, is that how I'm gonna break in here? I saw that window thing. I honestly clicked that too fast to even read. But basically, I was like, clearly this is what we have to mess with, and then I was like, okay, fine. And then I was like, oh, I could go over there, but I walked just enough forward that I activated this, and I was like, huh.
Hey, look.
Hey, ain't this right above the treasure? Oh, look, there aren't any lasers above it. This is quite a large hole in our security, but what do? Jump down and retrieve it? We wouldn't be able to get out if we did that, though. Look up. A crane with a hook. The controls should probably be around here somewhere. Let's find them. And I was like, oh, you mean that stupid lever thing that I was trying to make us look at before? And then I hopped over here, and I was like, what's the point of this? What's up? That's just a window. I was like, huh. Like, is this where we come in from then? Like, I was confused. I was like, I don't understand what's going on here. It's like, why would they make me go over there to look at a window for?
Joker.
It looks like this is it. Joker, give it a try. And I was like, why are we doing this? They're gonna see that.
Wait.
Stop! They'll notice if you keep going like that. Bring it back up quickly.
You got it.
This could be useful. Do you plan on descending on that hook? Will they not spot you the moment you lower down? No, not necessarily. There's something I can do to make sure that doesn't happen. And like, use the darkness? The darkness!
Nice.
Exactly, that's our Joker. Oh, right. We were able to turn off the lights over in the other control room. Only for a few seconds, though. There would not be enough time to make it all the way here. That's why we're going to split up the tasks and work together to pull off this heist. One person will shut the power off here, one person will lower the crane, and I'll grab the treasure. You sure that's gonna work? seems to me like they'd realize what's going on at some point. Sometimes bold moves have the greatest payout unless someone has a better idea. And I'm like, no, that's clearly the only way. Well said, Joker. You understand what being a Phantom Thief really means.
Now,
Alright, it's settled. Our infiltration route is secured. You gotta be kidding me. Now then, it's time for the calling card. And we back out of here. So I'm still kind of worried, but we gotta do this. I cannot even begin to fathom what Madarame's treasure may be. Either way, we'll steal it for sure. Oh, and you all did great today. Well, thank you, Leon. You're so nice. At this point, I was like, I have no idea what his treasure's gonna be. And I was like, but it's gonna be something art-related, right? Because if his palace is a museum,
yes!
then surely, like, since it's a museum, it's gonna be art-related. So I was like, I can't think of anything. I was like, what is it gonna be? Like, some sort of self-portrait? Is it gonna be, what else did I say? Like a statue of himself and, like, something related to the Shogun. I was like, I have no idea.
Ah, you're back.
All we have to do now is send the calling card to Madarame. Alright, it's finally time. Now we gotta do is decide when we're gonna do it. Shouldn't we talk to Yusuke about that first? Why? I mean, Madarame was his teacher. It's not our place to be deciding something like this. Oh yeah, let's talk to Yusuke. Yeah, this problem's bigger than just the three of us. Anyway, how about we all meet up at the hideout? Yup, sounds good. Okay. Let me know when you want to meet, and I'll tell Yusuke. I was kind of shocked that we,
Hey,
yeah, all sorts of people gather in the city. Crooks are everywhere. May is already half over, and now it's the season for the leaves to start to bud. People are out and about in the city enjoying the early summer breeze. In the city, people can still escape and enjoy nature by visiting Inokashira Park. Hey, that park looks really nice. It might be a good idea to take a break and relax there.
Hey!
At this point, I was like, oh, I didn't think... I thought Yusuke would have had, like, been on that, that messaging, group message thing. Of course, check the plant. I always check the plant when I can. I mean, it's just smart. So I thought this would be kind of cool to just kind of show you guys, like, a little bit of, like, what I have in my inventory, and you can look at the levels. 'Cause basically after this, I go into the boss fight next. Like, I don't go back into grind.
Okay.
You can figure out the best time to send the calling card, but just think it over carefully, okay? Well, I haven't decided. Home shopping! What is it? Adhesive bandage. 50 of them. And I was like, I'm sure it only heals like 10. Did I sit here and do the math? I think I was like sitting here going like, okay, so that's like blah blah blah, and I'm like, is that better or worse than the things that I've done? And I was like, you know what? I might as well. I'm pretty sure I just go for it. Yeah. So I made my purchase. After I did this, I noticed that there wasn't any confidants that I could hang out with. Because my guts is too low to, go see Takumi, I think? And then I was like, oh, it's Yusuke over here. If we steal Madarame's treasure, his heart will change, yes? Are we sending the calling card today? And I was like, no. Yusuke, I don't want to do that yet. There's so much I could do. And I ended up at Big Bang Burger. I unlocked a quick travel here. I didn't think that I could do that. And I'm about to click really fast through this because I had no intention on actually showing this off here. But it basically at night you can pay only like 500 yen to take this challenge. And I idle here for some reason. Anyways, if you don't do that at night, you have to pay a lot more. So in order in order to conquer it here, you need to have, like, basically points across the board for every stat except for one of them. And if you do, you get, like, a reward out of it. But I ended up not taking it here because I was just like, no, I don't want to do that. I know what this is. This is basically, like, the previous Persona had, like, the same thing where you had to reach certain stat points to get a better reward out of it. Oh, and the diner here. Visiting the diner will cost time to pass. Studying here will improve your knowledge, and dining in can improve your guts and other stats. Visiting the diner costs money. Your knowledge will greatly increase when customers are fewer. Try studying here on rainy days. What I did not know was that I could have been doing this back in the previous time. If I had just beaten Kamoshida's palace faster, I would have been able to go here instead of studying at the school. So that was like wasted points. You do have to pay money, but you would be able to like work up your stats. So one is kindness, the nostalgic steak, and then the coffee builds up guts. That's a lot to snack on.
Nice.
Yes, I savored the kindness. So you get like one stat here. Yeah, I needed that kindness too.
All right.
Hey,
And then, boop, we got some more knowledge. Knowledge is a very
Alright.
slow stat.
wanna head back?
Not as slow as trying to become friends with Sojiro,
You're
though.
back.
Being friends with him takes a lot of time. I have a report as your strategic image management representative. I just thought you'd like a new way to help you out. I really want to tell you about it. Do you have time today? And then I was like, oh man, Mishima.
Leave it to me.
So, do I actually go see with him? Oh no, did I end up... Why'd I do that? I think I wanted to hang out with Sojiro. Yeah, it's not gonna deepen yet. Nope. Sometimes I trick myself. So yeah, I do go hang out with Mishima. I thought I did, because the thing is like, I realized that Mishima really helps your backup party. Okay, let's meet up in Shibuya. I'll give you the details in person. He gives you like XP for your
Now that you
backup,
mention
so
it.
it's good. But we're meeting up with some fangirls today. All thieves are supposed to have some special ladies, right? I've never heard of that before.
Really?
Wait, really? Phantom thieves are supposed to steal girls' hearts. Everyone knows that.
Actually,
Basically, I met some cool girls on the fan site, and we thought it'd be fun to do an in-person meetup. Oh, that reminds me. They think we're just part of the fandom. I made up this whole story about how we stumbled on the fan site one day, so let's stick to that. Don't spill the beans, okay? We're part of the fandom? That's what users of the fan site call themselves. It's really caught on as the forum's gotten more popular. Either way, you should be excited about this. Mingling with your loyal supporters is a noble cause indeed. Plus, remember how I said I'd help publicize the Phantom Thieves? This is just the beginning. I think you just want to meet girls. Though to be honest, I've never actually met someone from online in person. I wonder if I'll be able to do it right. I did lots of research though. I know all about footing the bill and buying desserts for the girl. Apparently, if things go well, you might even take her home. Huh? It's way past our meeting time. Hello? It's Mishima, the guy you met on the fan site? About our meetup.
huh?
You're still at home. And what about your friend? No, no. We'll be waiting here. Wait, was that the train announcement? I could swear I heard someone say Shibuya over a loudspeaker. Are you close by? Huh? No, I'm not calling you a liar.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, maybe next time. Got stood up. So both of them apparently got sick. They're just gonna stay home. It seemed like they were really into the idea on the forum. Oh well, my bad. I was so busy with all the new forum posts, I didn't have much time to vet them too much. I think don't overwork yourself.
No.
Don't worry, I'm not. This was just a learning experience.
All right.
But all this aside, I have some really good info ready for you guys. I won't let you down. I'll prove how useful I can be to the Phantom Thieves. And yeah, so I felt really bad here for Mishima. Clearly he wanted to, like, meet some girls. Yeah, increases XP earned for battle. Oh my god, Mishima.
All right.
So good. So good. It wasn't supposed to turn out like this, though. I bet those girls never would have flaked on me if they knew I'm friends with the real live Phantom Thieves. Being a guardian of justice isn't so easy, huh? Nah, it's
Let's
not.
go home.
Thanks you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. And of course, first thing I do is run to the safe
The
room.
cognition here is weak.
AKA the save room. To save. You get it? The safe room? Save room?